Hello and welcome to Cooking with Gas with Luke Ayers. Tonight in the kitchen, we're going to be photographing some jewelry and showing a few different ways that you could photograph it using household everything, okay? So first of all, get yourself a camera. Any camera will do. Just try to make sure that your camera has a little manual setting in it, which means that you can set the brightness in the camera, okay? So that it won't change on you. When you leave it in automatic all the time, the camera's always trying to figure out, well, it's a little bit darker now, so I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. Oh, no, it's too bright now, I'm gonna make it darker. What that does is all your photos look different because it's changing the settings every single time. So whatever settings you use, just make the camera keep those settings. And so that's what manual mode is for in your camera, okay? And then secondly, just get yourself a light source, any old light source, okay? This is a little LED battery operated $60 online purchase, okay? It's just a bright little light. The brighter the better, okay? Using this is very handy. Okay, good. Then get yourself some jewelry, all right? So I have a nice little, beautiful little bracelet. Sparkly things look very nice when you light them correctly because they obviously sparkle, okay? So you can start by just placing it on your background. This is just the straight marble kitchen counter for starters, okay? And say this is a bracelet. Well, it's trial and error. That's how I learned, okay? But basically just place it in an arrangement that you think, oh, okay, it doesn't look too bad. Get your light. Set up your light. Point your camera at it. Change the camera's brightness so it's not too bright, not too dark, that sort of a thing. If you have a zoom lens, zoom all the way in. So it's not wide, so it's more close up. Okay, take a test shot, see what it looks like. Okay, now it looks very dark and moody. That's not actually because it's too dark. It's actually quite bright, as you can see. But the angle of the light is everything. So play with the angle. And you can see that you can make huge differences to it by simply what direction this light is coming to it from. You see what I mean? Okay, another thing you can do, if you want to get more softer light, get yourself anything that is white. This is a white cutting board. I'm going to stand this up. I'm going to use my blender, my kitchen blender, to hold this up. Very important piece of photography equipment. Get yourself a kitchen blender. All the pros use it. Going to hold this one up. Good. Get the light on one side, get this thing on the other side. This is going to bounce back some light so that both sides are lit. And it's faking using two lights even though you're just using one. Okay, take a shot like that. Cowabunga, man. I mean, look at that. That's not bad at all, right? How can we take it further? Let's get, find things in your house. Find things in your house that might look interesting with the object and just try photographing with it. This is a ceramic coaster, okay? Now, if I place this down here and just like say, oh, okay, what angle might look good? I'm gonna drip this thing off the coaster, so it's sort of like a cool thing that you would see in some Pandora commercial. Okay, set up my light again. Take a shot like that. Not bad. It's looking a little bit droopy. I'm going to play with my camera angle to sort of get it on an interesting angle that might work. And you can see, like, already, this is just playing around for 5 seconds on a kitchen bench. But just play. This is how you can teach yourself art department, styling your shots, okay? And you play around and you would just be like, oh, that one doesn't look good, that one does look good. But this is how you can learn, okay? And then just play with, again, the angle of the light. And you might be surprised at the professional photos that you see, this is literally all they're doing, okay? Except they paid $400 for this bit, $1,000 for this bit, and half their life savings for this bit. But you can do it all in a kitchen, okay? So, get yourself some stuff like this, play around, and teach yourself to be a professional.
Please subscribe and enable the bell so you don't miss any of our new shows. Like the video and please share it and leave your comments. I love hearing from you. And remember to get out and capture your own images of life.